Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Mello and welcome back to my channel. So in my last video, I showed you guys the products I use to prevent breakage and heat damage when straightening and flat ironing your hair. So today I am going to show you how I go back to my curls. It's been a few days since my hair has been straightened and I'm kind of over it. I'm ready to wash my hair and bring my curls back. But I want to do it in a way that will definitely add a lot of moisture and a lot of protein into my hair. In one of my previous videos, I showed you guys a power-packed protein treatment with all protein stylers and protein enriched shampoo and conditioner in order to make my curls bounce back. Now, not everyone's hair responds well to protein. Some people avoid protein in their hair products altogether because it can make your hair kind of brittle. But for me, especially on my transitioning hair on my ends that don't curl up as well as my new growth, I feel that protein has definitely helped me add a little bit of curl definition to that part of my hair, and has definitely brought out the curl definition on my hair that hasn't been flat ironed for the last year or so. So protein is definitely great for my hair. It works really, really well. So now that I am all set with the flat ironed hair, I'm ready to put some moisture and put some protein back into my hair and get my curls back. So the first thing that I'm going to do on my dry hair is apply some of this Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. There's not a lot left in here, but I'm just going to use whatever's left. And I'm going to put this all over my dried hair. And I find that putting this type of a leave-in deep conditioner on dry hair really allows it to soak up the product and really get into my hair. When you have curly hair, you definitely want moisture, and having it flat ironed for a few days will definitely take that moisture away, because when your hair is flat ironed, you're trying to avoid moisture, because once you get your hair wet, there goes your nice flat ironed straight hair. So I'm just going to continue to apply this protein treatment into my hair, and I'm going to put this on before I shampoo. This will also act as a pre-poo to protect my hair from the shampoo that I'm going to use on my scalp, because it does have sulfates in it. You know, like I said in my previous videos, even though I am a curly girl and I try to avoid sulfates as much as possible, when I really need to deep clean my scalp, when I have buildup or it's just feeling, you know, if I sweat a lot, or it's just not feeling clean, I find that shampoos without sulfates just don't give me that really clean feeling that I like. So I'm definitely going to use a shampoo on my scalp only that has sulfates in it. So I just want to prepare my hair for that. And this is pretty saturated. I'm not too concerned about the hair that's on top here. I'm more concerned about getting these ends, you know, these drier ends. All right, so that's pretty good. And usually at this point, I would rub in some of my Righteous Roots oils onto my scalp as a pre-poo, but it's actually packed away right now because I'm going on vacation in a couple of days, and so I'm going to use a different oil to massage onto my scalp. I'm going to go grab that. I'll be right back. All right, so I went and grabbed my Nature's Remedy jojoba oil, which I'm going to massage into my scalp. And massaging oils into your scalp before you shampoo, it helps to prevent hair loss, it helps to prevent breakage, and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to massage that onto my scalp a little bit. And I'm also going to run some of that oil throughout my hair as well before I shampoo it. I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of steps and using a lot of products to get my curls to bounce back after this flat ironing session that I had. So I'm just going to continue to do this for a little bit. I'm having a little bit of hair coming out, but nothing too major. I really took a lot of steps, if you watched that last video, to ensure I had as little heat damage and breakage as I possibly could before I flat ironed my hair. All right, I think that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is just tie my hair back, put my hair up. I'm gonna put a little tie on, a little wrap thing, whatever the heck it's called, on my hair. Just put it up in a bun, and I'm just gonna grab my, hold on. Just gonna grab my pretty shower cap here, put this over my head I'm gonna leave this on for about maybe 15-20 minutes or so, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. My hair has been in this cap for about 15 minutes or so, and I am ready to shampoo my hair. So what I'm going to use today to shampoo my hair is the Aphogee shampoo for damaged hair. This is the same shampoo that I used in my previous video before I flat ironed. I'm also going to use it to wash out the oil and the treatment that I just put in my hair. And I'm also going to use a clarifying shampoo just on my scalp. It's the Deep Cleanse shampoo from Tresemme. I'm just gonna really massage this into my scalp, make sure it's nice and clean, and then I'm going to shampoo the rest of my hair with the Aphogee shampoo for damaged hair. Now, after I shampoo my hair, I'm going to use another Aphogee treatment. I actually showed this to you guys in my protein power pack treatment, where I used all protein stylers. So this is the Aphogee, oh, this is the wrong one, sorry. This is the Aphogee 2-step protein treatment. Now, after I shampoo my hair, I'm not gonna show you guys that. I don't know why, I feel weird like showing how I shampoo my hair. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm going to put this all over my hair. Now, if you did watch that last video, you know that this stuff stinks. It smells really bad. I did put it in a spray bottle last time and sprayed it all in my hair, but I felt that just made a really big mess. So after I shampoo my hair, I'm just gonna lean over in the shower, the tub, and work this all through my hairs, especially at the ends. Now, this stuff is bomb. This is what really, really brings the curls back. It really makes those curls defined. And this has definitely helped me on my natural hair journey. Since I said before, I did not want to do a huge chop, so I did have some hair that did not want to really curl up at the ends. This made it, even though it's not totally curled and totally defined, it definitely adds a little bit of curl definition and some waves, so I'm able to still rock my longer hair as I'm transitioning. So this stuff is awesome. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go shampoo and put this on, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I just finished washing my hair with the clarifying shampoo and the shampoo for damaged hair that I just showed you, and I towel dried my hair after that, just a little bit, making sure it wasn't soaking wet before I applied the Aphogee 2-step protein treatment onto it. Now I have that treatment in my hair, and if you saw my previous video where I used the protein treatment, you know that it has to harden before you can rinse it out. This stuff is really power packed with protein. It stinks really bad. I'm not a fan. I have this towel on because it also stains your clothes. You have to be really careful working with that. I did it like over the bathtub and just saturated my hair with it completely and ran my wide tooth comb through it while it was still wet. Now when it starts to harden, you don't really want to mess with your hair because you don't want it to break off or anything like that because it gets really hard. Now you need to dry this completely before you wash it out. So I'm going to use my hair dryer. I took my diffuser head off of it. Oh, hold on. I took my diffuser head off of it. Now I'm just going to dry this up until it's hardened. Okay, I'm gonna finish drying this up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back and my protein treatment on my hair has dried. You can see it's super crunchy and stiff. That's what you want to happen when you put the protein treatment in. So now I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out of my hair and put on the second part of the 2-step protein treatment, which is the balancing moisturizer. So after I rinse it out, I'm going to put this on, and then to add a little bit more protein to my hair for good measure, since my hair just absolutely loves it, I'm going to finish off with the Shea Moisture Curl and Shine Conditioner. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back to style. All right, so I just rinsed out and conditioned my hair with the second part of the 2-step treatment, as well as the coconut and hibiscus Shea Moisture Conditioner. Now I'm going to style my hair. I am pretty happy that my curls did start to bounce back. I'm just trying to get rid of the excess moisture in my hair. And since I put so much protein into my hair, I'm going to start off with a leave-in conditioner to add some more moisture. And I'm going to use the Aussie Miracle Curls Leave-In Detangling Milk. I like this because it smells really good. I'm not going to put too much of this on, just a little bit, and I'm going to rake that through my hair and just like smooth it down. I usually don't put a leave-in conditioner, but like I said, since I have so much protein in it, and I did finish flat ironing it not too long ago, I just want to make sure that I have a lot of moisture in my hair and that my hair isn't too dry. All right. Now, I usually style my hair with a cream and a gel and a mousse. So I'm going to use the Aphogee Curlific Curl Definer for my curl cream. I'm using this because it does add a lot of definition, which is good for my transitioning hair. And it also has some protein in it, which is always good for my hair. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of that in my hands, and I'm going to rake that in. I'm going to go ahead on the other side with a little bit more and do the same thing. I'm really trying to get that product in my hair. And take my time doing it because I'm trying to get my curls as defined as possible. As you can see, my hair around this area right here is not that curly. That's the hair that still needs to come off. but I still work with it because I don't want to cut my hair short yet. Actually, ever. So it'll eventually get to where it needs to be as far as curl is concerned, but I'm patient. I'm not like too stressed over it. I know that eventually I'm gonna have my long curly hair, but you know, it's just gonna take a little bit of time. So I got the curl cream all up in my hair. So the next product that I'm going to use is a gel. Now the most defining gel that I have found is that I don't know if it's pronounced EcoStyle or EcoStyle maybe. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? EcoStyle? Anyway, this is the one that I'm going to use, and I really like this because it's a really thick gel and it definitely gives a lot of curl definition. So, and I can never open it. There we go. I've used a lot of this. As you can see, this stuff is good. It's a super thick gel. And do the same thing. Really work that gel. You have to massage this gel. You have to really get it in there, because if you leave like a clump that's not like, you know, raked in or whatever, it's definitely going to make just a big hard clump of hair, and you don't want that. So definitely run that through your hair as much as you can. I know a lot of curly girls use a Denman brush or a wet brush to comb the products through. I don't like to use that. I've tried it before and it doesn't work for me. The whole clumping thing in the hair, it just doesn't work for me. I don't like the way that it looks on my hair. So this is just the way that I do it. Everybody does it differently. So I'm putting a lot of gel because I want a lot of definition in here as much as I can. Now I'm going to scrunch this a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put just a little bit more, especially on the ends. I'm going to go ahead with my microfiber towel, which is still a little wet, but that's fine. And I'm going to scrunch that in. Now I'm going to do, since I'm really trying to train my curls back up, since they have been flat ironed recently, I'm going to do something called, I think it's called micro plopping. And that's where you use some paper towels, and instead of going in with a microfiber towel, you just take smaller sections and squeeze out the excess moisture, and just trying to train those curls to get to, you know, how they need to be. So you really need to take your time, take little sections, and squish that excess excess water out, and really get those products penetrated into your hair. This is going to take me a little bit of time, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just microplopped my hair with the paper towel, and I'm going to use my final styling product, which is Mousse. And you guys know how much I love the Not Your Mother's brand Curl Talk Mousse. It's probably my favorite. It is my favorite mousse. There's a lot of other ones that I like to use, but this is my go-to. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this. Ooh, looks like I'm running out. That's how much I use it. I'm just going to kind of scrunch this into my hair, paying attention to those ends that need more of a boost. I'm really happy that my curls are bouncing back from being flat ironed, so that's always a good thing. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm gonna have to run out to the store and get some more of that. And I like to scrunch in, maybe do the praying hands method a little bit to get that mousse in there. I'm gonna flip my head over just to get it underneath and in the back. Scrunch that in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and microplop again with my paper towels. Just do small sections. This is a lot longer than I usually take to do my hair, but since I just flat ironed, I want to, you know, make sure I am more thorough to try to get those curls back. I don't know if I mentioned it in my previous video. I know that I mentioned it on Instagram, that the reason why I decided to flat iron my hair, not only has it been a year since I started on my curly hair journey, but also I plan on getting another diva cut soon, and I'll probably cut off a couple of inches. So I knew that if I got a little bit of heat damage on the ends, or they didn't want to really curl back up, that I was going to chop them off anyway. So, and which is what I plan on doing soon. All right, you guys, so I don't really want to diffuse my hair too much, but you know, I'm going to do it on a low setting, low heat, and just focus on the ends to kind of perk them up. I don't really want to diffuse because my hair was flat iron and I did use a lot of heat. I'm kind of trying to give my hair a break from the heat, so I'm just going to do it on a low setting. Okay, so I got my diffuser head attached, and I'm going to just focus on those ends. I have my dryer set to low heat, and I'm going to do it on medium speed, and I'm just going to push up the ends up to about here. You turn it on and leave it in that spot for about 10 seconds or so, and then you move on. I'm not going to push the hair dryer up all the way up to the top of my head, because that's how you get those really weird curls. So for maximum curl definition, you just want to place it about here. And then move on to the next section. So I'm not done with that yet, but I am going to show you how to dry this part of your hair. And instead of pushing up the instead of pushing up the dryer all the way up to the top of your head, you just kind of want to hover it around to get this part of your hair dry. Now, I'm not going to 100% dry my hair. I'm just going to dry it about maybe, I don't know, like 25-30% of the way, and then I'm going to let the rest air dry, since I don't want to continue to add more heat onto my hair. I'm just going to let it air dry for the most part. So I'm going to diffuse for just a little bit more, and then I'm going to let it air dry, and I will be back to scrunch out the crunch and see how we did. I'll be back, guys. I'm back. I diffused my hair for about 25-30% or so, and I let it air dry the rest of the way. So my hair is completely dry. It has a really hard cast on it. It's super crunchy. That is due to the EcoStyle Gel, as well as the Curl Talk Mousse that I put in it. So now I'm ready to scrunch out the crunch and see how these curls look after having my hair straightened for a couple of days. So let's see it. And I'm going to use today the Miracle Curls Curl Defining Oil. Like I said, I usually use the Righteous Roots oils, but my Righteous Roots is packed away right now and on its way to South Carolina for our vacation coming up. So I'm just going to use this Miracle Curls, which works really good as well, and it smells really good, and it's a really thick oil that is perfect for scrunching out the crunch. So I love that smell. Just going to go ahead and crunch up. Now, I can definitely see that my hair is curling up, and it's looking pretty much the way that it looked before I straightened my hair. I was a little nervous about doing it, but now seeing how my hair looks, I realized it wasn't that big of a deal to do it. My hair is very healthy. I do not recommend flat ironing your hair while you're just starting transition. I haven't straightened my hair in about a year or so, so it was okay for me to do it. And I do plan on getting a haircut, probably gonna cut like that much off, and that'll definitely make a difference too with my curls bouncing back. So it's gonna go underneath, scrunch it out a little bit, fluff up the curls just with fluff up the roots with my fingertips. Kind of play with that a little bit. Look at all that volume. My goodness, I love that volume. And I'm just gonna, play around with this a little bit. I mean, you guys, that where did I put it? I put it away. The Aphogee 2-step protein treatment. It's amazing. It's not curly girl friendly. A lot of these products are not curly girl friendly. So, if you do follow the curly girl method 100%, you probably not going to want to use these. But honestly, this has helped my hair so much during my transition phase. My hair did not used to look like this, you guys. It did not curl up at all. If you go on my Instagram page, curly_mellow, you'll see some of my previous, some of my pictures from when I first started out transitioning until now. It's a huge, huge difference. So now I'm good to go. I'm loving this. If I wanted a little more volume, which I'm not really wanting at this moment, but if I did want a little more volume, I would go in with my pick and really fluff those roots out and get some big wild hair going. But I'm good with this for right now. I am very happy with my curls at this moment. For transitioning hair, I mean, this is great. I'm not a huge stickler with like having perfect defined curls, like I said before, because I know these things take time, and I'm pretty laid back and it looks good to me. So if you do want to straighten your hair, I mean, go for it. I don't like to be put in this box where I'm not allowed to do something. I just don't like that. That's why I don't follow the curly girl method 100%, because it's so restrictive with what you can and can't use. And I feel that you can have really nice hair, if you just take good care of it, do your deep conditioning treatments, play around with products and see what really works for you, and don't flat iron all the time. You want to treat yourself every 6 months, year, go for it. But I mean, don't do it a lot and expect to have nice curls. It's just not going to happen. But this is looking good. I'm going to put my flat iron away. It's going to collect dust probably until next year. We'll see. I'm not in any rush just to flat iron again. I'm loving my curls, and yeah. So if you like this video and it was helpful for you, definitely give me a thumbs up. I will put it in the description down below, all of the products that I used today to bounce back from flat ironing back to my curls. And yeah, check me out on Instagram, curly_mellow. If you have any questions about curly hair, transitioning your hair, hair growth, definitely hit me up with the comments, or you can message me at curly_mellow on Instagram. And as always, guys, take care. Bye.